Okay, we will continue our lesson this evening. Well, we will continue our lecture about structure of English, and we will continue under the personal pronouns. We have the impersonal pronouns. Okay, impersonal pronouns. The example, we have the one and you. So again, we will be reading again. Okay. One means people in overall, including the speaker himself. One is used in proper or formal usage. However, you is used by majority of people in common, casual speech. You is usually not emphasized. We have the example here. One anticipates one's companion to help one in time of need. Second example, you anticipate your companion to help you in time of need. Third example, it is difficult for one or you when nobody sympathizes what happened. Okay, that is the example. Under this, the impersonal pronoun it. The pronoun it is impersonal when it indicates nothing certain or definite. We have the example. It grew dark instantly. The example. So, however, when it indicates a definite thing or object, it becomes a personal pronoun. For example, throw it to him. For example, you're holding a pen, throw it to him. So it will become a personal pronoun. Now, we have the example of it. When we use it, we have the example here. We have the example. For example, for non-living things or an idea, we have the example here. It is a pen. It is a pen. So, here is your book. Take it. That is an example of non-living things or an idea. For animals, if we are using the personal pronoun it, for animals, unless we clearly wish to speak of them as male or female. The horse fell and broke its leg. So you're using the pronoun it. For a young child, unless we clearly wish to refer to its sex. So that is example. And the example when we use in sentence, when I saw the child, it was crying. Okay, you have to notice it about the personal pronoun. Another example, to refer to some statement going before. Example of a sentence, he told a lie and he knows it. You see? So you have to check the pronoun. Another, to give emphasis on the noun or pronoun following it. It is example of a sentence, it is you who are to be blamed. You see? So when using the pronoun it. So I gave this example a while ago, so we will now omit this. Now, there are the forms of the personal and impersonal pronouns. Again, we have the person from first, the second person, the third, and the impersonal. We have the number and the gender. Under this, we have the subject, the object, the possessive, and the reflexive pronouns. Okay? We come again, take note. When we say first person, we have always the singular and the plural. Under the third person, we have the masculine singular, the feminine singular. We have the neuter or the inanimate singular. We have also the gender, the neutral singular, and we have also the plural. We have the example here of the subject, the object, the possessive, and the reflexive. Okay? So I hope we know that. In the impersonal, we have the one and the oneself. Okay, so now if we are using the impersonal pronoun they, pronoun they, so we have to distinguish that the it, uh, again, you see, the it, we will go back. Even the example of the one, you, it. Now we are going to use now the personal and impersonal pronouns. And we have the they under the impersonal pronoun. They indicate that the speaker is not included. So you have to check this. You have to check this. They indicate that the speaker is not included. They refer to others as some groups, organizations, parties, and the like, except the speaker himself. So if you are using the impersonal pronoun they, if you are the speaker and the lecturer, you are not included in that group. For example, they say that we shall have retrenchment eventually. Okay? They, so you are not included if you are the speaker. Example, let them decide what they want. Okay? The last example, they should not allow our economy to go down. So if you're the one speaking, you are not included in that impersonal pronoun they. Okay, so under number 3, uh, under pronoun, we have the demonstrative and definitive. Now, I hope you are following me because we are just talking about pronoun. Okay, we are talking about pronoun. Sometimes, come again, we have to take the rules of understanding pronoun. We have to understand the rules in order for you and I, when we speak, and if we are speaking something through a sentence, so we must know. Okay, we must know. Okay, so again, brothers and sisters in the Lord, please, may I request to you that keep on reviewing, keep on reading, and you are implanting knowledge to your brain and to my brain. Okay, we are putting something into our brain, and when we use it, it's like You are using your computer. If you save something into your computer, you can easily browse what you have saved. What you have saved in your brain, you can easily browse, you can easily use it because it is there. Okay? It is there. No? So I hope you got my point. Let's talk about demonstrative and definitive pronouns. This, that, these, and those are commonly used to qualify which one or which ones are intended. Since they indicate what is aimed at, they are called demonstrative pronouns. They always allude to a definite person or object, though the referred words may show up later. Okay? Um, so this and this. Okay, this and this. Referring to nouns that are present or near at hand, in space or in time. Okay, come again. This and this. Referring to nouns that are present or near at hand, in space or in time. That and those. Referring to nouns that are some distance, space or in time. Okay? Very far. While the other one is very near. This and that are used for singular nouns, while these and those are used for plural nouns. Example of this. This is the letter my father sent. Okay? This is the letter my father sent. Okay? Whom you are referring? The letter. Another example is inside the room, we saw a lot of steel cabinets. These contain important documents. So, what you are referring by using this, you are referring to the cabinets. Another example, this is mine. That is singular. These are mine. That is, so the subject is, the other one is, this is mine. The subject is pertain to singular, while these are mine. You are talking about a plural form. Okay? Note, demonstrative pronouns cease to be pronouns when it is followed by a noun that limits or restricts, thus categorized as demonstrate adjective. We have the example here. We have the example here under the determiner is this vegetation is wide. Under the pronoun, this is wide vegetation. Another example of the determiner, those years were successful. Under pronoun, those were the successful years. Under determiner, this house is under repair. Pronoun, this is under repair. Another example of determiner, that stereo is exciting to listen. Under pronoun, that is exciting to listen. So we have to check the difference between, okay, the determiner and the pronoun in the usage. Okay? Now we will be talking about, um, okay, again, we are just giving and talking about the pronouns. Okay, so again, when we say, okay, so it's very easy for you and I to distinguish the noun from the pronoun. Sa ibang salita, ang pronoun ay para kay noun. You are just substituting the word. So instead of using the name Pearl, Larry, May, Don, James, Regina, you are using it, you are translating it into a pronoun by using whether singular or plural or first person or third person or second person. You are just using differently. So instead of May or Regina or Don or James, you are using he or she. Okay? Got my point, please? Okay? Or else, if you keep on repeating, that is redundant, or in other words, redundancy. So you must know how to beautify your sentence. So you must know how to beautify. Beautifying our sentence is good to hear. Okay, it's good to hear. Okay, it's good to hear. So under the indefinite pronouns refer to persons or things. Don't forget the word refer, or they are referring to. Generally, rather than precisely, and determinately rather than specifically. They are less exact in their context. For example, under the singular indefinite pronouns. Pronouns used in singular. Everyone, everybody, everything, someone, somebody, something, anyone, anybody, anything, no one, nobody, nothing. Come again. This is singular indefinite pronouns. Don't forget, singular indefinite pronouns. So, this is pronouns, but you are using it in singular. Singular, singular, singular. Okay? Now, under this, there are items ending in ting. There are items under this, the indefinite pronouns ending in ting. Everything, something, anything, and nothing refer to all things, non-living and inanimate, except living creatures. For example, every cat, any rat, no ball, some piece, etc., or every minor, any parent, some teacher, and etc. The noun is normally singular, thus it takes a singular verb. Okay? That is the word ending in ting. So, samahan nyo, dagdagan nyo ng ting sa dulo. Okay? But there are words or items ending in one and body. One and body. So there is no distinction in significance between pronouns ending with one and body. So indefinite pronouns are singular at all times. Don't forget the word at all times. And a subject capture singular verb. Okay. Now, I hope you're following me, please, because the important is this. Um, so we have to check in studying grammar. What we are studying here is not only a simple grammar. We are talking about the structure of, actually we are studying English now. So we are talking about the structure of English. Okay? So we must understand clearly in order for you and I to know when, if you are speaking to uh, people who are originally speaking English. Actually, we are not original uh, English speaker. Okay, we are not. We are not. We are English is just only our second language when we talk about language, because our first language is Filipino, and we have also our own dialects. If you are from the Ilocos, you are using the Ilocano dialect. If you are from the Bacolod, you are using the Ilongga dialect, or in other province, you have different dialects. Okay? And yet here, um, because the most important thing is we have to know when we talk about grammar. You know, when we talk about grammar, um, especially we must recognize the first person, the second person, the third person. We have to distinguish also from the plural to singular. But there are, if you are, sometimes there are singular, and yet the usage is plural, and there are plural form, but the usage is singular. For example, how are you? How are you? Are is plural, right? And yet the usage is singular. Come again. Are is plural, but when you use it like this, how are you? Are is plural, but the usage is singular. Okay? Is that clear, please? Is that clear? Again,
Yes
again.
po.
Uh, you know, one day I told you, one day, praise the Lord, one day you will become a, well, maybe I don't know if you are planning to teach in the, because BS Ed is secondary, meaning that is starting from grade 7 to grade 12. But if you are upgrading yourselves, you are planning to take up the master's course or doctoral degree course, you will become a professor, not in the high school, but in the college. Okay, in the college. Okay? I'm hoping that by next sem, if God permit, I'll be teaching in Centro Scholar University. If God permit, if God's will, or if God permit. Okay? So I hope there is no question as of the moment. We will go with the plural indefinite pronouns. Plural indefinite pronouns. Pronouns used as plural. Ibig sabihin, plural form ang gamit niya po. Both, few, several, many. Come again. Both, few, several, and many So pronouns used as plural. So if you are using both, few, several, and many, that is plural. We have the example here. Both of them are excellent. So you are not speaking to one, you're speaking to two or more. Okay, that is plural. Another example, many of the boats are sinking. Okay, so the indefinite pronouns, many, is plural. Okay, now we have also the so-called singular or plural indefinite pronouns. Singular and wrong. Singular or plural indefinite pronouns. So meaning either singular or plural. Pwede mong gamitin singular or plural. We have the word any, all, some, and none. Any, all, some, none. We have the examples here. Has any of the baggage been opened? So you are talking about singular here. Okay? Were any of your sons in the party? Come again, whether singular or plural indefinite pronouns. All of the butter has melted. All of the toys have been sold. None of the mail has been delivered. Okay, you check the singular or plural indefinite pronouns. None of the troubles are complicated. Some of the jewelry was stolen. Some of the soldiers have disappeared. Okay, that is singular or plural indefinite pronouns. Okay, so you check how we will check here the pronouns, and then we have the determiner. Okay, we have the determiner. We have the example of the pronoun and we have the determiner. 3 were sent to the mission. Determiner, 3 operatives were sent to the mission. So if you are good in constructing a sentence, you are just beautifying the sentence. Okay? You are just beautifying the sentence. You know, if you are writing, okay, if you are writing your research, if you are writing a term paper, that's why you must know how to use different words. Okay, you will start by using the name, and then maybe in the second paragraph by using pronoun. Okay, whether third person or second person. Okay, in writing. Now, instead of in beautify, how to beautify, so you have to use different items or words. Okay, instead of using sometimes we are okay, for example, in according to, okay, we are fond of using according to. You see, ayon kay, mula kay, ayon sa sinasabi ni. So according to, so you can use different words by using he emphasize, he enumerates, he quoted, he concludes, Okay? Just to beautify your sentence instead of using a redundant word. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay? Is that clear?
Yes,
Are,
Doc.
hello, are you with me?
Yes, Doc. Yes.
Because
Copy.
Yes, Doc.
um
Sir.
yeah, yes sir. Yes sir, Bert. Okay ka lang sir, Bert?
Yes, sir. Okay lang, sir.
Okay, sige, sige lang sir, sige lang. At sige. The most important thing is this. This is the most important thing is this. English is not our first language. You know, the problem is this. Filipinos are too boastful in speaking in English. And yet, when you listen to their words, it is not good. That is redundant. No? Redundant. Sa wikang Tagalog, paulit-ulit. Hmm? Paulit-ulit. No? It's not good to listen. It's not good to hear. Okay? Ang sabi ng iba, mabulaklak magsalita. Mabulaklak magsalita. Oh, kailan naging maganda yung mabulaklak? Eh, paulit-ulit nga. Paulit-ulit. 'Di ba? Anong kinaganda ng paulit-ulit? Ang tawag doon, makulit. 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 Kasi nga, paulit-ulit nga, 'di ba? Okay? So, do you want to say something? May I know the time? Okay. Our time now is, okay. Do you have any question? Come again. My advice is this. You must know the law of grammar. You know? You know, the problem is this. There are many preachers of the word. It is because of lack of knowledge of especially English language. Ay, matutuwa ka pag nag-sermon. Okay? Matutuwa ka pag nag-sermon. Bakit ka matutuwa? Eh kasi nga hindi good yung paulit-ulit ba? Mali pa yung meaning. Okay? Mali pa yung meaning. Could you imagine? I gave you an example about Matthew chapter 16, verse 16 to 18. They always refer to the Pope. They are referring to the Roman Catholic. They are referring to the Pope, to the born again Christians. They are referring to the pastor. They are referring to the bishop. And yet, when you study grammar, it is the Lord Jesus Christ Himself. Come again. It is referring to the Lord Jesus Christ Himself. Okay? That is grammar. Any question, please? Any question? Because I'm not allowing you to speak Tagalog. I'm not allowing you to speak Bisaya or Ilocano. Only English, please. Okay? Any question, please? Hoy, porke ba sinabi kong wag mag-Tagalog, mag-English? Ayaw nyo lang magsalita?
Because English is limited, Doc.
Hello, Doc. Where are you? Nawala.
Ako lang ba din nakarinig kay Doc?
Kayo lang ata yung nag-uusap pa. Wala kaming narinig.
Wala rin ako narinig. Nasaan na ba si Doc? Wala.
Our doctor. Our Doc Belen is missing. Hello, hello, Doc. Where are you now, Doc?
Kala ko ako lang. May
Ma'am
problema.
Pearl, ikaw na lang palit.
Dok, wala pong sound.
There is no
Akala
sound?
ko din.
There is no
Akala
sound?
ko din ako
Yes,
lang.
Doc. Doc is
Welcome back,
missing now.
Doc. Doc, welcome back.
We have now the sign. We have now the sound. May sound na
Yes,
po.
Doc. Yes, Doc.
Yes, Doc.
Pambihira, napindot ko pala yung aking microphone na
Mute.
na-mute ko
Na-mute, sir.
na-mute ko dito sa aking hawak-hawak. Napindot ko kaya nakapula. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, okay. The good thing is this. This is the good thing in grammar. If if you are listening to the Korean, to the Singaporean, the structure of their English is different from the original. For example, in the English structure is you're so beautiful or you are beautiful. In Korean structure is like this: beautiful you, beautiful you. I don't know if you agree with that. Beautiful you. Tama ba,
Yes,
Ma'am
sir.
Pearl?
Only Korean.
Yes,
Only
ma'am.
Korean, sir. Yes.
Apo, ganun po.
Kasi po,
Ma'am, go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am.
kasi po baliktad po yung address nila eh. Nauuna yung city than yung other address natin. Ganon po sila.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Kaya nga, opo.
Mm.
In a minute, we will be out of the air, but I will open my cell phone because I'm recording our lecture, and you will see it in you will be seeing it in YouTube. Okay. Again, in Hong Kong is also different with the Chinese people. Also different. Their grammar is also different. So we must try to study and learn the guidelines, the usage